Soul Garden.
Hello, Your Honors, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki, and pardon my tardiness this week, my stomach was attacked by a breakfast burrito, and I recovered just in the last 24 hours. Before we go into your horoscope, I do want to bring up something very cool. It's called Lightcast Bootcamp. This is a 6-week webcam course that I teach live, probably twice a year. We'll do it one more time this year, over 6 consecutive Sundays. And from step 0 to 12, I teach you how to manifest reality, to the point where our students last summer did manifest the reality. Many success stories of it actually happening. This is a formula that can be learned, and the secret talks about how you can do, but doesn't tell you how to do. We have broken the code. I've broken the code, and it's there for you. So come check it out. If you're ready to do some magic, if you really feel strong, want to step in your power, lightcastbootcamp.com. Now, where are the Librans, the judge and juries of the zodiac? Well, Your Honor, we are working this month on a very fun topic, your inner child. Hopefully, you've been working towards stepping into your heart chakra. That's what Aquarius vibration is for you. Our heart is 1/12 of our soul. We tend to think of love as an emotion that we feel. It is an actual energy source. It has its own astrology, and it is called Leo in the astrology terms. When it comes down to an individual, it's your heart chakra. Love is one state of awareness that must be managed onto itself. And with love comes creativity. The two go hand in hand. God energy is love, creativity combined, if you want to put it in human terms. Love and creativity is the feeling of God. I believe if when we die and see the light, we feel love and creativity. That's what I believe. Now, regardless of when we die, here on Earth, everybody wants love and creativity. And this month, we're stepping into it. As we began on Monday, when I was absent, forgive me again, Venus, your home planet, was ruling the day, which is a promoter of love and creativity. Venus is not the source of love and creativity, by the way. It's the sun. But Venus does come and add what's necessary. Venus allows the giving and the receiving, the Libra teeter-totter, right, to allow what needs to come in. So on Monday, you were given teeter-totter energy to restore balance to your inner child. Maybe you were hurt about a lost love. Maybe you lost a creative project. Any kind of pain, any kind of situation. Hopefully on Monday, you were feeling a little better with that. The moon was in Scorpio at that time, so your emotions were fixated on Monday around self-esteem issues. So maybe you had to feel like you were worth it to step in and heal yourself. On Valentine's Day, it was a spacey day for everyone, by the way. Emotions still in Scorpio, so the Libra race was working on soul capital, and your emotions were fixated on what you're worth or a product you're manifesting, or maybe even bank account issues. But you were just really intuiting. It would have been a great day on Tuesday for creativity. When Neptune rules the day, we can download some brilliant stuff from God U. So maybe that was what happened. That brings us up to our live date, Wednesday. On Wednesday, Saturn rules the day. Saturn is an important step in light casting our reality. We must make a decision. That's what Saturn allows us to do, or at least what Saturn points to do, a decision. For you, a dedication. What does your heart want? Time to commit on Wednesday. And when you take Lightcast Bootcamp and you learn these steps, you realize that when I'm doing the horoscopes and I say you decide, you want to end the day and actually decide. If you want to go down the progress of working with the planets and light casting reality. So decide what your heart wants. Commit to what your heart wants. Also look at the moon is in Sagittarius, so you're going to be very pensive and heady, and your mind might be very racy. It'll race down what's possible, but also race down what's not possible. Remember, the intellectual state of awareness always has a devil's advocate. So the devil's advocate will have something to say. So be cautious of that when you're making your decisions. But you want to decide. And also look at this. The sun is beginning to trine Saturn retrograde in your sign. What does that mean, Chris? Well, it means that for you to live and commit to what your heart wants likely means your ego will have to change. You will have to change something in your ego. So if you're suddenly an artist, that's probably not the ego you've been putting out there. Maybe you put out there the fair, level-headed economics major at UCLA. No. If you're an artist, that means you're going to have to redo your ego and go get some hippie beads or whatever that means to you. So that's part of the transit, letting go, letting that Saturn retrograde reprogram that ego consciousness, wrapping up this Saturn transit in Libra, which will be completed by this fall in October, your birthday. So an important step there. Now, for those of you that I personally watch over in the Guardian Agency, I'll send you a personal text on Wednesday at the right time that will help you understand what it takes for your soul, separate from other Libras, based on your date of birth, what it takes for your soul to make decisions, what's important to you based on when you were born. That goes out from GA on Wednesday. On Thursday, Mars will rule the day. It's time to take action. One of the steps of light casting reality is we must put it into action. This is why tribes dance around a fire to create rain. They're not sitting there meditating. They're putting into action. Action is a step that we've known since the beginning of mankind, but we put it off. So you want to put this decision into action. If you decide you're an artist, go out and buy yourself a box of 64 color crayons. Go out and put this new theory into action. If you think and decided that you're in love with yourself and therefore in love with this person, something else we teach in Lightcast Bootcamp, you have to love yourself first. Well, put it into action. Show yourself you love yourself. Show him or her that you love them. Put it into action. So we'll be reminding you that. At the same time, the moon is still in Sagittarius. So your head, when you're put into action, is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Keep the intellect in and under your control. Don't let it race the wrong way. On Friday is the day to manifest. It's going to be a fun day on Friday. You want to hold space. That's what the 28th degree is about. We hold space at the 28th degree. 28th degree is the fake it till you make it degree. So, you know, a lot of people say to manifest reality, you have to fake it till you make it. Nope, not until the 28th degree. You don't, you're wasting your time until then because you haven't built up the primary consciousness to the spell. So this is about faking it till you make it. That means you go out there and you be that artist, or you be that girl in love with that guy, or you go be what it is and you own it. This is the beginning of making what you be so that you can, by law of attraction, have it come. All right? So you fake it till you make it. Now look at this. The moon crosses Pluto on Friday. So as you were owning this new you, you're going to have to emotionally let go of some old sad story about your childhood. If you're going to be the artist, then you can't be the wounded kid anymore. You're going to have to let go of something in order to make room for this new. And the moon crossing Pluto says exactly that. Hey, let go of that bad abused childhood. It's over now, because now you are owning it and now you're being what your heart wants to be. Now on Friday, we'll be cheering you up with our SG Live show. Carolyn Nagel and myself have our webcam radio show. We have guests and we talk and it's fun. It's at SG Prime Time, which is officially 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. over in London. So you figure out your time zone, but that's SG Prime Time and we'll be on the air, hopefully making you laugh and have a good time with this. And we have a chat room, just come hang. It's cool. It's live too. I make lots of mistakes. It's fabulous. Then on Saturday. Saturday is a big climax part of the week because really Saturday is the tested degree. Remember, the 29th degree is the tested degree. Why is it the tested degree? Well, because we've been light casting all month long, and suddenly we start to feel what this may mean. We start to feel. Our emotional state of awareness steps in at 29, and we start to feel what's going on, and suddenly, it may not be so good. You've got to get your emotions in alignment. Also, notice this. This is the time, 29 degree Sun Aquarius, woot, right to Saturn 29 degree. So at this point, this is the magic day. You got to hold space on Saturday, and you will likely make a distinct change in the ego consciousness. You will have to change that ego to be that artist. This is the day where you put one down to pick one up. Okay? Now, for those in GA, I will send you a personal text that will help you put one down. What does it take for you to let go? Let go of the past. This is to help you with the Saturn part of that trine. How to let go of the old ego. So I'll be texting you according to your chart, your natal information, as far as what it takes for you to let go versus other Librans. That comes out on Saturn Day. Sunday is a weird cloudy day. It's going to be a good day, really. It will be 0 degrees. And what do I always say? 0 means 0. That means the sun will be between two states of awareness. It's a cloudy day. It's a weird day. It just feels kind of off. It's okay. The moon does move into Sagittarius, so you will emotionally follow through. Your inner child, the moon or your emotions will come into this new inner child space that you created. You will feel the artist if you did your work correctly. You will feel the love for yourself if you did your work correctly. You will feel the follow through on Sunday if you did your work correctly. Your capital state of awareness is at 0 degrees, so you won't really feel very centered on the planet, but you'll feel what this is. So that's the way it works. Okay, Your Honor, that's all I have for this 7-day forecast. Hope to see you on the mothership at soulgarden.me. Come hang out with us when you're waiting for a new horoscope. And otherwise, I'll see you in a week. Until then, live, love, be.